Hi guys, today I would like to invite you to a special video in which I will be doing a review of a set I have, Gringotts Wizarding Bank Collector's Edition, set 76417. It released last year, and I really like the set, and I would like to review it. The price is 429.99 USD, and it comes with 4,803 pieces. This is actually my second ever review, and I hope that you will actually enjoy it. I'm sorry if there will be some problems with the lighting and the voice. I'm tried to make it as best as I could, so I'm sorry in advance. But I do hope, as I said, that I do hope that you enjoyed this video. And without further ado, welcome. And yeah, I would like to first start with the books. So we get four in total. Two are for like the top half of the set, and two are for the bottom half. According to the set, we start with the bottom and then we build the top. And here you can actually see some of the most important pages from the first book. You can see some in-life photos of the Wizarding Bank, of the vaults. Here you can see the Ukrainian Iron Belly. If you want, you can pause the video and you can read it for yourself. Here you can see some notes about design the model. You can see a scene from Deathly Hallows Part 2. Something I like is that they also include a photo of the designers and their journey, and you can actually see that I feel like their clothes are actually similar to some of the minifigures in the set, which I feel is actually also interesting and like this personal touch. And here you can also see like the dimensions of the set, and something which is very important to notice, that you can actually combine it with Diagon Alley. So we can make a large Diagon Alley module, which is great because Gringotts was missing previously. It actually looks nice, but you don't have anything to do with the bottom half, which I feel is a pity. But yeah, nice idea. So yeah, so moving on, we have the figures. Here we have, of course, Harry Potter from the first movie. You can see that his wand, of course, and a nice Gringotts coin, which you actually get a lot on this set. His face is, of course, smiling, but of course, there's also another face where he's like, he has a smaller smile, but he still is smiling. Next up, we have Hagrid, of course. He's the same one which we have been getting for the last few years. He, of course, comes with the umbrella. And he of course has the face underneath is still the same. And moving to Deathly Hallows Part 2, we start off with Harry Potter in a nice new exclusive torso. He also gets like this sort of Gryffindor also wand. He has on one side he has like this angry face, but on the other side he has like you can see that he's like kind of shocked, but he's also soaking in rain. Or should I say Thief's Downfall as the waterfall in Gringotts, which I feel like this kind of face is actually nice, and it shows how they're kind of like disguises and they're like magic ward off. Actually, each of the main trio will have a water on their face. Next up is perhaps my favorite character in this set, Bellatrix Lestrange, and she actually has a lot of nice printing. I feel like she's the most detailed one we got in this new Harry Potter reboot. But of course, we have like the other side, which is Hermione Granger, because it was like the Polyjuice potion, and when she was like in the Thieves' Downfall, in the waterfall, like the magic wore off, and she became Hermione again. And here you can actually see that she has her hair also added, which I feel is a nice alternative for her in her older years. And she actually also has like this bag. The next character is Dragomir Despard, or should I say Ron Weasley, actually, because he's also in disguise using it wasn't actually Polyjuice potion, I think, but actually Hermione transformed him. And here you can see a lot of detailing on his torso and on the legs, and his face is also nice. But on the other side, you can also see Ron Weasley with like this new hairpiece. I like that the hairpieces are included. And here you can also see that he has torso printing on the back, and also that he has another face, which also has like some water. I absolutely love like these just potion characters. Like previously we got like Crab and Goyle, but now like we get two very nicely printed defeaters. But on the other hand, we do have like the original, the Golden Trio, with like this another thing, another like and the facial expressions we wouldn't got otherwise, like with the water and like the downfall and Thieves' downfall, and yeah, very nice. I think these are the best figures in Harry Potter for a while, or at the very least in the set itself. And yeah, but now moving actually to real defeaters, you can see that we get one another like variant from the ones we got previously. And you can actually have like two different heads, which you can choose which one you want to display. And you of course like get this hood like this new one. But I do wish that more defeaters were included, not just one. When you hear Gringotts, you probably think about money, but also about elves and goblins. And these actually do appear, a lot of them actually in the set. First one is of course Griphook, like the main one I think that we see in the series. He is actually different from the one of the collectible minifigure series. You can see that he has a lot of printing on the torso, on the back, even on like the arms. And he does have like two different facial expressions. The second one is Bogorod, and he has also like a new face with two expressions. He has a torso which I think is also shared with Alexander Pierce. You can see he has a key, and I love the second facial expression. Like everything's like he has a lot of dirt, and I feel like it's after like the Imperious curse that Harry cast on him, and yeah, I feel like this is also another very nice minifigure. But we do also get like a few generic goblins also, which have like nice like I guess outfits like torsos like all these uniforms. They also you can see some coin elements, and they each have like double-sided faces. This facial expression is kind of like scary. Here you can see another one with actually a new torso, but I feel like it's reusing the same head actually. But it's no problem because like I feel they're generic, and it's sort of like a battle pack, like you have more to add to your collection. But they do have like different ears and head molds, and yeah, you actually populate Gringotts thanks to them. And here's the last one, but actually, unfortunately, does reuse the torso, but you do have a different like hair color. But I feel like this face, like the second expression, is actually pretty nice, and it looks like very like this goblin is greedy, and which canonically is actually accurate. And then you also get like two guards, Gringo guards. They actually do reuse the same torso and legs, but I feel like nice, and like you have different genders and different races, and the torso does have interesting printing and that. Yeah, no, I feel like we did get a nice character lineup with all the main characters which we would have gotten normally. However, maybe you could have gotten added like one more goblin, possibly like Griphook, maybe from like the younger years when Harry Potter was there for the first time. Like we got in the advent calendar. Maybe add one more defeater. Maybe add Fenrir Greyback, like the werewolf, because he actually did make like a. There is a reference to him in the set, which we'll cover later. Maybe add like a wizard or witch, or yeah. I feel like that would actually make it better, and maybe it would partially justify the price better. But I feel like the figures we got are enough, and I feel like they are actually very good in quality. Now let's move on to a prominent character, which actually is not a figure, and that of course is the Ukrainian Iron Belly. And let me tell you, it's one hell of a Ukrainian Iron Belly. Like you can see all the texturing, like all the horns, all the like scales, like everything. Like you can even see like there are some printing, some stickers. Well, yeah, it's incredible. And I very much enjoy the posability, like of the legs, like the wings, even the like the head, the tail. You can pose it around a lot. What is a nice thing that the designers did include is that you can actually connect like the characters to the dragon, which is accurate to the movie and book, and it's actually it does look nice. What looks beautiful is when you place the dragon on top of Gringotts, and it's has fire elements, and it breathes fire, and it's magnificent. It's also good that you can like combine it with the chains, and you can stick it like to the Gringotts base, and it's actually near the Vault of Bellatrix. so it's accurate also. And another neat inclusion is that there actually are the clankers, not those clankers, the clankers to like make the dragon quiet and scared, and it's a good inclusion. But I feel like they are a little bit too large, unfortunately. But at least they are there. And what's also there, and actually there are two of them, are cards, which you can actually put on the bottom and they can actually use them. Here you can see that you can unfortunately only like place usually two minifigures. Here I have Hagrid and Harry from the first movie. And here you can actually see that it does like work very nicely. So you can here see the card of Harry and Hagrid, and you need to get to Vault 687, Harry's vault, like his parents. They left money. Here you can see Grip Hook, and he has this like device. Because here you can see that there is no passage, so he can use it to kind of like create a blockade so that the card can stop near that, and you can just at the back you can gently push it and it goes, and Grip Hug of course got stuck in the way, but they at least did get to their destination. But as I said, there are actually two cards which you can kind of combine, but it's very difficult. You can see that there are like these two pieces. You do need to lift the light up, and you need to kind of like try to click them. However, there's a problem because like the wheels always fall off, and it's like it's a very big problem. It's a pity that this has to happen. But I guess it wasn't designed for this to be even a possibility. But it is nice that there is a way to kind of connect them and create like a roller coaster even. But here let's put some minifigures to see how many can fit. So here I have Bogrod. Let's add some more. So here we do have also Grip Hook, not Grip Hook, but Harry Potter. Here we add Grip Hook in the back, but there's actually no spot for him because like, there is not enough space. So you need to like remove this back piece, and you can put it there, and you do need to like lift the lighted piece up so that he can fit. Then you need to add Ron Weasley, maybe facing Grip Hook actually, or and because Hermione cannot fit, so you need to put her in the other way and also Ron in the other way, and then you can actually fit all five of them characters. However, it's very difficult to do, and it doesn't always work, and the pieces fall off. So I wish they kind of had a different mechanism. But here, on the other hand, you can see that you cannot move it. It cannot go like they cannot go. It doesn't pass, unfortunately. Unlike when it was with Harry and Hagrid. You can see another try. It also didn't work. It also got stuck, and it's such a pity. It isn't accurate to the movie in this regard, but I do appreciate that there actually were the two cards included. Then here you can actually see that like you have like the two parts, like the bottom and the top half, and you can actually it's like connected on using a base plate, so you can actually take it off very gently, of course, and then you have two different parts. We will first look at the bottom half, and then we will look at the top half, Gringotts itself. I very much like the bottom half. There's a lot of detailing, a lot of different rock surfaces. I especially like the Thieves' Downfall, like the waterfall, how they made it. It looks nice with all like the different shades of blue. And there are also a lot of references in this part, and yeah, I very much like it. Oh, and you can even see a bat, because it is a cave after all. While I will not show all secrets because I want to give them as a surprise for some of you, I do want to show the main ones, which I find very interesting. Because there are some tucked away behind some rocks in the set. Here you can see like a feeding schedule, like the different times of day when they give the food to the dragon. Here you can see that it's like using the army method, the army method like with the time. So you don't have like 4, but you do have 16. You can see like a skull, probably like a victim of someone who the dragon ate. You can even see also a pitchfork to control the dragon. Speaking of which, there's also like the chain to also attach the dragon and to combine the chains and to keep it in place. Here you can see when the bank was established. The bank, Gringotts, with a nice goblin inside, established 1474. Well, it's a very old bank, and it's nice to do have a sticker with but I do wish it were a print. I mentioned previously about some rock terrains. You can see that there's some attached using Technic pins, and you can actually like make an imitation of it if it were falling, and because it is a cave, after all, and stalactites do tend to fall. What I especially like with this set is that we do get like different vaults. Some of them are static, so you can move them. Some of them, however, are not. Like this one, I feel like it's maybe an entrance to the bank from the vault section. You can see, I think, some claw marks on the dragon. But I wish these were printed pieces instead of stickers. But they do look nice. And you will see that the consistency is kept between the vaults. In terms of the entrance, of course, because they do contain different contents, which we will see in a moment. And yes, so you do get like 4 vaults. 2 of them actually are removable, which is 687, it's Harry Potter's vault. And also here you can see vault 713, which is actually the one where the Sorcerer's Stone is kept. Here you can see that this is the one with Harry's vault. You can see that it's connected using these Technic pins. And you can actually see, when I also remove this one, which is also connected using Technic pins, you can actually try to swap them around because they do use like the same pieces, so you can like swap them around and change their direction and where they're placed. So you can put like 687 in the place of 713 and vice versa. So I do like that you can like swap them around and you can customize it to your liking, and yeah, I feel like that's something very important and interesting that the designers did decide to include in the set. And now let's look at the vaults themselves. So this is vault 687, it's Harry Potter's vault. Here you can see that there is the same similar piece. You can see a lantern, and let's open it up. And here you can see some gold elements. Let's look at it from the other side. So here you can see that there are like 4 stacks of gold of different heights, but we can see that each of them at the top has like this nicely printed gold element, which is like a Gringotts coin, which there are actually a lot of in the set. And the second vault is vault 713, another lantern and the same like entrance, and this is actually Hogwarts vault. It is sometimes difficult because the doors do tend to break when you try to open them, but here you can see that there is like the Philosopher's Sorcerer's Stone, which is actually like the diamond piece in red. I like the 2 vaults, but I wish they were kind of larger to fit minifigures. But I feel like they are good for their size. My favorite vault needs to be that of Bellatrix Lestrange. Like, even look at the entrance, like, it's so detailed. And when you go inside, you can see, what is that? It's one golden trophy. When you push it, other trophies release. It's called the Gemino Curse from Harry Potter, which is very accurate and very nicely depicted here. With like you get 16 gold and silver goblets, which you can place here in this hole. And when you push the trophy, more of them appear and they duplicate, which is accurate to when they were trying to retrieve Hufflepuff's cup. And you can actually like push them around, and there's like this nice sound of like them clanking. And if you're wondering how you can later on retrieve them, because it may be hard, then you can of course close up the entrance and you can just live with the setup, and you do have all of them there. And if you can see, even see here that there's like this hole where they come out from, and yeah. But here there are also some other secrets, like you can see a gold bar and you can see a spider and even like this brush, which we'll go back to later. So yeah, this vault has probably my favorite one because it like the effect, like the function, like it's so accurate to the movie. Like you can even hear like see a photo. Like there are so many trophies, and here it is all replicated very nicely, and very nice job, Lego. I only wish that the figures could indeed go in there, but I feel like it's nice as it is. So now let's move up to the top half, and there are a lot of references and secrets here. I will try to also mention the most important ones. Very much like all the tiles, the white pieces, like, and also like even here, like on the base plate, like you can place a lot of minifigures here, like, and there are a lot of studs, and but the building, like the flat tiles, the white ones, like they're magnificent, and they do really give out the aesthetic of Gringotts. Here you can see like the entrance, you can see some doors. But Lego, how the hell did this sign happen? Why? What happened here? How could you just separate like the 2 stickers in such a way? Oh my god, Lego, how could you do something like this? Like, It's out of any possibility. Come on, Lego, you're better than this. Like, just look how disgusting and awful it is. Like, oh my god. Hopefully the other things here will be able to balance it out. Let's see. On the left side of Gringotts, we do have some shops. So we have the magical menagerie for some like an animal shop, and we also do something above, like some junior wizard savings account, and it's like an attic. So yeah, so in front of the pet shop, we do get a few animals. So we get like two snakes, one is blue and one is green. We get a lime toad, and we get a pygmy puff. It's actually like a new piece, and I think it's like the second set in which it came in, as of now, and it is accurate. But I do feel like it should be a little bit smaller, but I don't think that would even be possible at this scale. And speaking of the pygmy puffs, in front of like the door, the entrance to the shop, in like this alleyway, we do see like two posters. One says baby pygmy puffs in stock, and the second one says sniffers sold out, which is unfortunate because I was hoping we would get at least one in the set, but unfortunately not. Maybe in another set in the future. And under the building, we do get like this like brown frog and also another exclusive print. And these are actually the chocolate frog and the chocolate frog card container, which is a new piece, exclusive. It's a nice thing to collect. And I am happy that we did get the tier. I think the only other one is like Hogmade Station, so I am happy that it also makes its appearance here. In the back of the building, we do have some posters, some signs. So we have, for example, Dark Mark spotted with like a drawing of the Dark Mark. Then we have undesirable number 1 Harry Potter, public notice beware, and some other things. We also have like this sign with like different foods for different animals. So we have like for bats, for cats, for toads, and another poster is actually WWW, which is like Wizards, 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 which is a nice reference to another set. Actually, did get like 2 versions of it, so I do feel like these posters are good, but unfortunately they're stickers. And in the shop we do get a few things. We get like this cash register. We also get a golden egg, well, probably like a dragon. And we also get like this fang, which is actually a brush for spiders. And you can see a poster for those fang brushes actually a little bit up near the attic. And in the attic we do have this like tiled daily profit piece, and we also do get a bat. And I think it's actually a reference to one of the previous Diagon Alley or actually other Harry Potter sets. There was something with like a bat also in like an attic. Now moving to the right side of the building, so we do have like some doors, some lanterns, and archway, and we do have like this nice build for like some cauldrons. We also do have some boxes, and on the other side we do see some other neat stuff. So we do have like some owls. We have a lot of like these cool windows, which like some of them even have some like I don't know, like some pens. And on the wall we do have like some references. So we do have like a dark mark. I think it like the symbol of the tattoos of the Death Eaters, and we also do see some posters. So we do see like undesirable number 1 Harry Potter again, and we also see like Gringotts banking system on the verge of collapse. We see something like a lizard, I think, built, and something why I want Fenrir to be added here, because there is also something like wanted Fenrir back, and I feel like if he would have been included in the set, I feel like that would have made the poster even better. On the same side, we can also see like this nice pumpkin juice poster, like unfortunately the sticker, but it is very detailed, and it got her, and but it's like weird how like that a part wasn't tiled off, like you can see the studs, but I feel like the gallery is nice, and you can even see some water pouring out next to a like daily profit photo, which says the boy who lies, and you can see a lot of hate over Harry Potter, because like, it was definitely hollow, so there was a lot of people who wanted to kill Harry, especially Voldemort and the Death Eaters, but also those who wanted to like, get money for it. So the daily profit, for example, was compromised, and yeah. So a lot of these posters are actually very accurate, and I feel like they are necessary to this set. But here you also do see like a statue with a frog. You also do see like some like doors. They look like something to like a jail cell, but I feel like it's just like an old entryway. And also like you can see some Technic pins which are used to connect the diagonally. And now it is time for Gringotts. So let's see how we can open up. So you need to take off this roof. Then you can like you can see that there's like also this one thing which you can also remove. It's actually easy to do, so you can remove that. So you do have like a lot of interior space now. You can see that there are a lot of treasures here, a lot of references. We can look at it. I very much like the and like the ground floor, like these tiles here, like all the different 4 like desks, also like the stickers. for the backgrounds. I like that you can like stick even minifigures here, which we will look at in a while. You can see some glass pieces here, of course, when the dragon flies away, so like when the roof is broken here, and you can actually see some other references. So you can see like a book with some gold pieces. You can see like a desk with like I think it's like a piece of a book. You can even see like a vault, like a safe, which contains actually a letter. And let's look at that. It's actually top secret, and if you know, it's like a letter from Dumbledore to Gringotts, so that Hagrid can take away like the Philosopher's Stone. And actually, you can also see another poster of a Gringotts goblin. Here on the other side, you can even see there are a lot of gold elements, a lot of lanterns, lights, candles. Um, and there's also a chest, so we can actually open it up. And here I decided that I would like to stash some. So there are a lot of gold and other orange pieces in the set, so that's why I wanted to just put it here. So some other treasure and yeah. But even like on the like I guess like 1.5 floor even there are some gold elements and but I very much also like the the lights in the background like which are supposed to fall off when the dragon escapes. And you do get like on the bottom floor, like you do get like some four of these like standard desks, and you can actually see them. Like they have some paper elements. They do have like some lights, and they also can see the minifigure, which you can actually see in this photo. There you can fit all five goblins because Bogrod or Griphook, I'm deciding on the movie. You do have like this larger one. But you can fit all of the goblins, and you can also fit some other minifigures. Like here, I chose Harry and Hagrid from the first movie, as it is very memorable. Here on the top, you do have like this roof. You can see like some glass has been broken because like the dragon's cave. You can also see some like gold elements, which I decided to put around, and you can even see like that there is like this big capsule with like a window, of course, and like some other decorations on the roof. And inside, you can actually see a lot of secrets. So you can see like this. I think it's a disc. So like some golden coins, some also gold bars in the back. You can see like this piece of paper. I think it says G. So I think maybe Goblet Gryffindor, like when designing the Sword of Gryffindor. You also do see some other things in the background, like I think some Roman numerals and some other like even you can see like a pen on the desk, and also on both sides there are also some stickers like this one, which actually contains like a reference to the original Gringotts set, which has a similar card to this one. But on the other side, there are also a lot of Roman numerals, which I think may refer to some other Harry Potter sets. And here's a challenge for watchers. The first person who will be able to write down in the comments the sets that these numbers refer to, you will get a shout out on the next video. So please do so and have fun. And yeah, so that basically wraps up the review. I hope you like it. I'm not so good at making reviews as I am at making news reviews. However, I hope that I was able to capture the most important things, details, and I did share some of my opinions. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you may have learned something new. Maybe you've seen something you didn't see before. And when it comes to my thoughts about the set, I did really like it, and I did enjoy building it and then playing with it. I feel like the price is a little bit overpriced, maybe add one or two or three figures. However, I feel like the set is supposed to represent, the set did beautifully. Both like the bottom half, of course, the card system, how you have like two of them. Maybe they could somehow combine, maybe they could be larger, but I feel like they're good. The vaults are also nice with a lot of references. Maybe they could have added like made it bigger so that figures could be added and put in there. But I feel like it's very good, and the top have also like a lot of references. Gringotts itself, of course, like the desks and all the references to other sets and a lot of gold elements. But I feel like the figures are a standout. Like you do get maybe a few a little bit too few of them. But I feel like a lot of goblins are included, which are nice. You get a Death Eater, some guards, and of course like the most important characters. So you get the Golden Trio. And I feel like their disguises, especially like Bellatrix Lestrange, like everyone wanted a more detailed version of her, and we did get one here, which I think is excellent. And also like Ron's disguise, I feel like also like the face with like the teeth downfall, I feel like it was nice. And in general, I did very much like the set, and I would recommend anyone to buy it, and yeah, I did enjoy it very much. And I do hope you enjoyed this video as well, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, hit a comment down below, and most importantly, thank you for watching. Bricky Nicky. Peace!